What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Hype Down, and today we are going to be going over how to defeat hunters in a duel. Now before we get into this video, I just wanted to take the time to express my appreciation and say thank you all for all your love and support. I appreciate all the comments and inboxes that I'm receiving, and with the strength of those, I will keep these coming. I will continue to explain what I'm doing in every situation of these videos to improve your skills and to enhance your gameplay. In this video, my goal is just to at least maybe show you at least one thing to improve your skills as a Death Knight and to teach you how to just keep that damage going. Again, like I always say, dueling is not everything. Duels mean absolutely nothing. But at the same time, DKs are plain and simple. We're just trying to fuck shit up, kill things, and do as much damage as possible. And if that's what you're trying to learn how to do, you have come to the right place. Please keep following me. I will get all your requests answered, any questions answered, and yeah, now it's time to get down to business. Alright YouTube, let's get started. First off, I always like to start off with a D&D just to pop them out of stealth. Then I like to get them with an asphyxiate just to get some type of pop out going. Then I'll break, and that gave me enough time to get close to him to get him with 2 festering strikes to get death runes coming. Now I see that my proc trinket is proc. I throw death coil at him just so I can get some more range damage going. So now that he's pretty much trying to get away, I grip to disengage and I gripped him back 2 seconds later. Always give yourself a space gap between your double grips. From there, he's away from me, but I don't care. I mean, I know I got him where I want him. I pop all my things. Pretty much right now I'm just trying to get close to him to hit him with necrotic strike so I can negate any healing that's going to be done. Because right now I don't need to hit him with anything but necrotic strike because my dots, my gargoyle, my pet, the necrotic strike damage, and its bubble is going to kill him itself. So right now he's pretty much just trying to sleep me, kite me, but it does not matter. I'm not the problem here. My utilities are the problem here. Right now, again, he is deterrencing and running away, and I don't have to do anything. I can stand still right now, but no. I'm going to fight this guy like I fight everybody else and finish him off. I see that I got the asphyxiate back, and I asphyxiate him full for the kill. And I chain of ice him just to get some more runic power in case I need to heal. Now, the key to this is you want to always get that asphyxiate off ASAP because a hunter should not kill you in 30 seconds. And you want to keep that pressure going on. Yes, they're going to pop out of the first asphyxiate, but that asphyxiate is just to close the gap, just to get some melee damage off on him. No hunter likes a DK next to them, so they will disengage. You pull them to you, keep chains of ice up, and just follow those steps that you just seen in this clip, and you will be successful. Now, moving on to the next clip. Now I'm going to show this same clip twice because I just want to express how much pressure that I put on him. I want you to see the real-time speed of what I'm doing and how fast this fight is going to be taking place. Just notice what I did. I mean, nothing different from the first. I fixated him into outbreak into 2 festering strikes. And like, you see what happens when they get too greedy and they don't deterrence early. It's just nothing they can do. And this guy did not do his job by keeping me spaced. And that's why I was able to just rough him up so early. If you're wondering where all that damage came from, now you'll be able to see. He's stealth right now, but I know where he is. So boom, I pop him out. Asphyxiate. Outbreak. Festering strike. He deterrences. Death grip. Festering strike. Scourge strike, death grip, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to hit him with one more scourge strike, got it off. Now I'm going to pop everything because I see my proc trinket there. From there, I'm trucking death coils at him. To get next to him. I'm next to him, necrotic strike to negate any healing that's going to be done. Around this moment, I don't have to do anything. Like I said, once I get some necrotics off and I got my death runes, just let your utilities do the job here. I mean, and you prep yourself to defend. Now, I mean, I could have Icebound Fortituded, I could have Lynchborn Healed. I didn't have to do anything because I had such a strong offense. And yes, as a DK, sometimes a strong offense is a strong defense. If a hunter deterrences, there is no damage that's going to be being dealt to you. Alright, let's get into this clip. Again, he goes stealth, but I pop him out with a death and decay. Again, asphyxiate, and he's probably going to pop out. I outbreak him. He automatically just wants to get away from me, so I can't get to him, so I come at this one a different approach. Icy touch, blood boil, just to get my distance going. I see that I have both of my procs, thank you Lord. So I pop Gargoyle and Unholy Frenzy, Blood Fury, my badge, and I just prepare myself for defense. I hit him with Chains of Ice with all my death runes just to get as much runic power as I can, because he's getting ready to fuck me up. I popped Icebound Fortitude, yes, to negate some damage. And now you're like, oh my god, Hype, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not to worry. The reason why I was using those Chain of Ices is to get the runic power so I can Lynchborn heal, which I just did, and now look how fast the table has turned. He thought he had a kill, and usually when a hunter sees you low, they won't even deter us because they're like, yeah, I got the kill. But as long as you prep yourself with Chain of Ices, and you get those, death runes going, just heal yourself back to full and let your utilities do the job. Now here's an instant replay to let you see in real time exactly what I did. Death and Decay. Oh, by the way, he's mad and he's just saying I never hit him. Icy touch, pull him in, blood boil, wait, pull up blood boil, pull him in, Scourge Strike, popped everything once I got all my shit. Trucked one death coil at him because I knew I was going to need it. Icebound Fortitude right there. Now I'm just trying to get close to him. I'm Chain of Icing him. My goal is to get Necrotic Strike off when I get next to him and negate healing. Now that I see that he's trying to see me, I desecrate ground into Lynchborn heal and AMS. And pretty much from there, it was a good game. Now, yes, hunters are going to be pissed off when you use this method on them, but guess what? This is just what we do fucking best. We are a melee class, but we have a lot of good range damage. Don't save your runic power. Throw death coils at them. And if you know that you're going to die, build up runic power to heal. Okay, now in this video, same exact thing. Asphyxiate, Festering Strike, Scourge Strike. Now with everything that I just did, oh yeah, forgot. I also outbreaked him to get the dots on him. Now, I see that both of my things proc, just like in the previous video. So right away, I want to activate my Garg and everything as soon as possible. Now, when you have both of these, your damage is going to be excellent. It's going to be so hard for them to heal through this. And you don't have to do anything from that point. When you activate Holy Frenzy and stuff, your runes are going to cool down much faster. And you're going to be able to do a lot of pressure. Now he's trying to CC me, but I don't care. I have everything out on him like we were just explaining. I have 4 death runes to spam some Chain of Ices for runic power. Now you're like, oh my god, hype down. He's got you. You're dead. Oh my god, good game. Wrong. I have just what I need to defeat him. I have, like I said, 4 death runes, which means that's 80 runic power that I can get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Icebound Fortitude, AMS, Lynchborn heal, and spam Chain of Ice for as much runic power as I possibly can get to just keep healing. Look at that heal. Look at those heals. That's all Lynchborn. Conversion has nothing to do with that. I'm even blood tapping into some Chain of Ices. I hit him with a Necrotic Strike just because I have some health to work with, and just look how fast I turned the table on this guy. He had me beat, right? But if you don't panic, and if you just know what you have, you can turn the table around on any class that you fight if you prep yourself. Now again, in the previous video, I did explain the runic power systems. Spam Chain of Ice if you need to. That's 20 runic power per Chain of Ice, and you're slowing them down. And the more you heal yourself with Death Coil, you can just blood tap for another rune for damage, which I was doing. So the more you heal yourself, you're also stacking up some blood taps. So don't get too upset if you're wasting those for Chain of Ices. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the same video, but in real time without the pauses and breakdowns, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay? Asphyxiate, Outbreak, Festering Strike. He ate the full Asphyxiate, which is horrible. He should not have done that, because that just gives me so much more uptime to get auto attacks and some more things. He disengaged, I double grip him. From there, he's got his range, so I don't care. I popped all my things as soon as I got the chance because he sees seeing me. I'm in trouble. Icebound 42 at AMS. Lynchborn Hill, Lynchborn Hill. I'm spamming Chain of Ice. I blood tapped into a necrotic, and I'm still healing myself, and which is also building up blood taps. I mean, it's that fast. Exactly. That was real time right there, guys. This is how you withstand the burst of a hunter. Take the damage, and you can link Icebound Fortitude, and when you heal, all that damage is not all. His damage is going to be reduced. He cannot hurt you from that point. Again, Asphyxiate. He ate it too. 2 festering strikes, a scored strike. He disengages. I'm throwing death coils at him. I grip him, and now he's pretty much stuck. He has no way to get away from him, so he deterrences. Again, when a hunter deterrences, good. He can't hurt me. The deterrence is down. Okay, I'm gonna spam Chain of Ice to get prepared to heal myself if need be, which I need to do now. So I pop Icebound Fortitude, and look, I'm prepped. Look, I prepped myself. I could have spammed another Chain of Ice and got another heal. I could have honed. This is all about being prepared. The same hunter, one of the rematch, he said that he messed up. So again, I came with a different approach. I death gripped him. Now I asphyxiated him. He trinketed. Another thing that I'm forgetting to tell you guys that I'm also pet stunning. Again, I prepped myself with runic power. And while everything is just on him and whooping his ass by itself, I'm healing with my death coils on Lynchborn and using all those death coils that I'm healing myself with to blood tap necrotics or whatever. I mean, from that point I know he was dead, so I just hopped around because I knew I had him, and I'm pretty sure he knew I had him too. Alright, this is another example of how to defend yourself against a hunter. He sat the asphyxiate, so I was able to get 2 festerings and 2 scourges. I see that my proc trinket's proc, so right away I'm just going to pop my things, and I pull him back next to my Gargoyle. From here I see that he's deterrencing, good, because that gives me time to heal, gives me time to get my asphyxiate back. I'm prepping myself to heal, so I'm popping Chain of Ice, Icebound Fortitude, AMS. I see I got 100 runic power, now it's time to heal. While I'm healing, he's getting fucked up, and if he's being selfish and doesn't want his turrets, that right there, what happened? Boom. I mean, it's so textbook. I mean, let your utilities do its job. Yes, you have to get on him to get some hits. Don't just depend on your utilities to kill a hunter. You can, but you don't want to. Alright, YouTube, this is my last and final clip. I'm pretty sure you've seen enough of how I start off the battle and what I'm doing midway into the battle, so I'm just going to discuss some things with you. Now, doing damage is the easy part, the asphyxiate, along with the 2 festering strikes. Right there, I did 1 festering, a blood will, and icy touch, whatever, just get your death runes. Now, the hard part is to do what to do in between. Once you get your Gargoyle and everything rolling, you don't have to even touch him. You want to touch him to finish it faster, but you don't have to. He's away from me, so what am I going to do? I'm going to Chain of Ice him to get runic power. And I'm going to just worry about spamming some of the death coils at him. I'm not going to throw all the death coils at him. I'm just going to take my time with it because I may need to heal myself. Right now he's in no position to do anything. Now when he goes defensive, he can't attack me. But when I go defensive, my damage isn't stopping for nobody. The dots, the pet, the guard. I'm expressing that a lot because Chain of Ice is just to get your runic power, and while you're doing that, you're still doing damage. And you're getting runic power to either A, truck death coils at him, or to B, heal yourself. Now, when you're spamming this Chain of Ice, if you need to heal, make sure you pop that Icebound Fortitude and then start healing, because when you pop Icebound Fortitude, you're going to be taking less damage. While you're healing yourself constantly, all of that new health that you're receiving is going to be harder to chew through because of Icebound Fortitude. In case you didn't take note to what I'm talking about, I'm going to go over this method along with a few other methods that are keys to defeating hunters when they seem to have the upper hand against you. Now here, I already had runic power to work with, so I Icebound Fortitude, and immediately start Lynchborn healing with what I already had. I'm spamming Chain of Ice to keep getting myself with 20 runic power, and I don't care how far he goes, I'm just going to keep on Lynchborn healing. Now, while I'm doing this, my Gargoyle, my dots, my pet, everything is chewing away at him. The more distance he gets, I'm just going to Death and Decay and Horn of Winter to give myself 20 more runic power. I mean, I had more Chain of Ices to throw for even more runic power to heal. Not to panic. Waste all those death rooms if you need to Chain of Ice and heal, because once you get next to them, all of those death coils that you're using to heal are stacking up some blood taps to give yourself 2 instant runes to Necrotic Strike, Scourge Strike, Soul Reaper, whatever it is that you want to do. So just keep note of that too when you're healing yourself. Blood tap is key also. Another useful tip, after you get your first beginning burst off, like your Festerings and your Scourges, when he gets away from you, turn on your conversion at all times. Never forget to do that. I normally do it after I pop my Gargoyle. Alright YouTube, now for my next tip, yes I do use Pet Stun. In this case, I used it exactly when the Asphyxiate ended, to increase the stun duration and to make him panic, which he did. So when he disengaged, I gripped him back, and from there he had nothing else to do. So he immediately deterred, which caused me to stop taking damage, which is excellent. And there you have it, YouTube. This is the end of the video. I hope you all learned something valuable from watching this. If you guys have any unanswered questions, or if there's anything that went on in this video that I failed to explain, please do not hesitate to ask. I will answer all of your questions as soon as possible. Again, any requests, anything else that you guys want to see, let me know. I'll make it happen. Also, I am not the best Death Knight on the game, but I'm just very skilled at doing certain things, and I just want to share this with you all to enhance your gameplay and to add a little bit more spice to how you play. Alright, so keep following me. I'm going to keep on cooking these videos up, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.